of athletes ranked first, second and fourth on the world list here, with the European champion Maria Savinova and Janet Jaskovskaya, the former world champion, also in this lineup. Women's 800 meters. Jennifer Meadows also there, the world bronze medalist and European bronze medalist, as we go through the field from the inside. Here is Nikki Hamblin, former English, who's converted to New Zealand, where she's been living for the last 4 years, and she's been improving her personal best at 800 and 1500 meters with some regularity this year, 22 years of age. Maria Savinova, perhaps the favourite for this event, European indoor, the world indoor, the European champion. Got 1:57.56, the second fastest in the world this year. Kenya Sinclair, the Jamaican from Americas, another fine competitor, Jamaican champion twice, former silver medalist at the Commonwealth Games and World Indoors, and quite consistent at under 2 minutes, with the best of 1:57.88. Here's Zara Boras, who is a surprising African champion this year. She's made very big improvement this year to that best of 1:59.54. The Algerian representing Africa. For Asia Pacific is another youngster, just 21 years of age, Indian champion, who also is making big progress up to 2:00.79. Tintu Luka going in lane 5. Outside her is Jennifer Meadows, European and world bronze medalist, and also world indoor silver medalist, so compiling a good big championships record here. Jennifer Meadows of Britain going for Europe.
Representing Europe, Jenny Meadows.
Meadows, 29 years of age. And outside her, Alicia Johnson, who's been very impressive at some of the meetings this year, American champion after the World Indoor Silver, and the winner in the Diamond League in Gateshead, and also most notably in Monaco, where she ran the world leading time of 1:57.34. Looked very good, and she always wears that distinctive flower in her hair. And here is Janet Jepkoskai, number there also showing her further name of Busenai, but better known as Jepkoskai, a brilliant winner of the world title in 2007, when she was clearly the world leader, a real front runner at her best, and her best has taken her to 1:56.04, which makes her the fastest in this field. So a fine lineup here with a big representation of the world's best in this race. Hamblin of New Zealand representing Asia Pacific. Savinova of Europe, the Russian European champion in 2. Kenya Sinclair of Jamaica for the Americas. Zara Boras, the Algerian, for Africa. Tintu Luka, the Indian, for Asia Pacific. Jennifer Meadows, Britain, Europe. Alicia Johnson of the Americas, and Janet Jepkoskai of Kenya. Making close order Sinclair, and just ahead of her, Boras. But it'd be interesting to see whether anyone is prepared to take up the running at an early stage of this race, or whether it will be a slow and tactical affair. Liku, the Indian, who's proved this year to just outside 2 minutes, is looking good. Looking for Alicia Johnson to see whether she's going to take up the running. Not at the moment. And also Jepkoskai, Tim, who we saw really excelling as a front runner at her best.
Yes, Jepkoskai has come back to her best form this season. Winner of the Diamond League. She had a very, very consistent summer, and 1:58.8 to win in Brussels very impressively just a week or so ago. But this is an impressive run, an encouraging run from Tintu Luka of India, who ran a personal best in Brussels last week. She was only 8th there, but very close to 2 minutes.
And she's setting a fast pace, certainly, 58.04 as Luka leads. Johnson now settling in second place, with Jepkoskai just behind at the moment. And Luka looking strong, but she's got the big names poised behind her. Savinova now taking closer order in the blue of Europe and moving into 3rd place as they come up to the 600-meter point. Luka being challenged now on the outside by Jepkoskai. It's 1:28.42 at 600, so the pace has slackened just a little bit. Savinova taking order into 4th place, Meadows behind her, but Alicia Johnson coming up on the outside now. Johnson challenging Jep Koskai. Luca is beaten. Jep Koskai looking good, striding to finish, but here comes Savinova. The big three coming to the finish now. And it's Jep Koskai being challenged. She'll hold on though. Jep Koskai wins. In second place it's Johnson. In third Savinova. In fourth Meadows. And fifth is the leader at the 400-meter point, Luca, with Hamlin just behind her. And a fine win, 157.88. Very close to her season's best. And it's Janet Jepkoskai back in winning ways. Well, she won in Brussels as well. But it's the world champion of 2007 who wins here in the Intercontinental Cup.
Well, Jep Koskai controlling the race there in the latter stage as they couldn't come back to it. Jenny Meadows, I thought, ran a slightly disappointing race there. She left herself with an awful lot to do, and with athletes of the calibre of those first three, Jep Koskai, Sinclair and Johnson, then there really was too much to do. And Savinova rather in third place. But nonetheless, the time's very, very quick indeed. 157.88 for Jep Koskai is of the highest order. You don't get races under 158 very often. But she's a good tactician. You have to hand it to the Kenyan Peter. She gets it right again and again.